What's up everyone? I'm Ashley Smashley. In this video, I'm going to share with you the relationship between the spirit, the soul, and the human. A lot of people use the term spirit and soul interchangeably, but they're actually different. And if you saw my last video on what are walk-in spirits and merge-in spirits, which I will link down below, you'll see that I use these terms. So I wanted to make a video to clarify the difference and what the relationship is between the spirit, the soul, and the human. So let's start with the truth of who we are: a vast, formless spiritual being, our higher self, our inner being, the spirit. Now, our spirit is not bound by space and time or physicality. We can literally be in multiple different dimensions, multiple different people, not just here on this physical plane of earth in this incarnation, but out there in the universe doing all kinds of other things. Our human minds cannot really perceive of how vast we really are. So as these formless spiritual beings, we take on multiple different incarnations, not only here on Earth, but on other planets and other star systems. I'm not going to get into all of that in this video. For this purpose, we understand that we are a formless spiritual being capable of being multiple different people in multiple different places. As our spiritual being, we can be watching over one of our friends or being with a loved one while we're in this physical incarnation. Every time our spirit self decides to incarnate and have a physical human experience, we send a piece of us into that vessel, which is the soul. Every soul has its specific purpose for incarnating here on Earth. So I, Ashley Smashley, from the human perspective, have a soul which has a purpose and which is part of the greater scheme of my spiritual expansion in the universe. So the human only has one soul and one spirit, but the spirit, the formless spiritual being that we are, has multiple different souls and multiple different humans, and all the souls have a different purpose in their different physical vessel and incarnations. Ultimately, the goal of all your soul's purposes and all your little humans' incarnations here on Earth are to master the physical plane, master your emotions, and return to unconditional love and expand in the universe. And that is what Earth School is all about. It's about self-mastery. And once you master yourself and your emotions and you return to unconditional love, you become what they call enlightened, which is basically winning the game. And once you become enlightened, you have the option to come back and incarnate as an ascended master, which is what Jesus was. He was an ascended master. He mastered the physical realm and came forth to show others how to do it as well. Now, our spiritual self, our inner being, the truth of who we are, is light and love, always. But as we incarnate and send part of us down into these physical vessels, the soul takes on different traumas and karma to help us through the process of returning to unconditional love. Which is why you can have a dark night of the soul. Your soul, the human soul, is having a dark night where it's being shown its shadow. That is the time to integrate the shadow, the emotion, what we would call negative emotion, and really integrate those experiences to help us return to unconditional love. But the spirit, it never has a dark night. It is love, always. Spirit, soul, human. The human's job is to wake up to the truth of who we are, integrate your emotions properly, and return to unconditional love. Our spirit self, the truth of who we are, these interdimensional beings of love and light. No matter what your physical purpose here on Earth is, or your soul's purpose, that is the ultimate purpose: to return to unconditional love. If you like this video, please smash that like button, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and I will see you in my next video.